So I'm at camp, right? And all right, there's this girl, right? Okay, so this girl. Oh shoot, girl. Oh, what's up? Her name was Laura, and I was chilling there. I was chilling at camp. We were playing around, doing whatever. So week goes by, man. Oh, what's going on? You know, you exchange the hug at the end of camp. End of camp. That's about it. Then after that, she starts sending me these letters, right? It's like passing out these letters, and I get them all right back. Eventually, this is out throughout the year, and I stop writing back. She sends me a letter. Let's put it this way. Never see it again. So eventually, second year of camp rolls around. I'm chilling at this camp, and we're chilling. It's like the third day of camp, and I'd already seen her, had made eye contact, but we haven't said anything. It was like, oh, you know, kind of scared, you know. And I'm chilling there. It's lunchtime. Everybody's outside, chilling in this one place. Everybody in the whole entire camp is there, and there's like 1,000 kids at this camp. There's so many kids. and so this man can vouch for me. So I'm standing in line, right, to get my lunch. It's like hot dog day or something. I don't know. And I'm standing in line, and who do I see over in the corner of my eye? Oh shoot. You're right, dude. You're right. She looks at me. I look at her. Instant eye contactage. She it's just.
Love at first sight.
There's nothing that could part that eye contact. She looks at me. She stands up, and I'm already standing. She stands up. There's everyone, a whole bunch of kids. She's standing up. She looks me straight in the face and goes, "Addison, you're a jerk." I'm just standing in this line, and I'm like, shoot. And so anyways, it's in front of everybody, and her camp counselor was like, that was inappropriate, you say sorry. And she's like, sorry, Addison. She's like, mean it. Sorry, Addison. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, I don't really care. Not embarrassed in front of like 1,000 people. Anyways, so I told you that story for absolutely no reason. I just thought it'd be a funny story to start off with. Woo! Yes.
Why didn't you write? That's not nuts.
All right. Anyways, but what I'm really here to talk to you about is weird moments in your life. Weird moments where you're chilling there, something's going wrong, and you don't know what's going on, and you're just like, I need to take a step back. Has anybody had like a moment where they're just like, I cannot handle this right now. This is ridiculous. Everybody should raise their hand because I know y'all do. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. But what I'm here to convey to you tonight is when you're in that position, there is someone there to help you. Does anybody know who that one dude is? Dude, right on, dude. You know it, man. In the Bible, it says, in Proverbs 3:6, it says, skip this one, dude. This one doesn't make any sense. Skip. Oh, there we go. All right. In the Bible, it says, Proverbs 3:5, seek his will, and he will make your path straight. Who's ever had, like, the moment, like, when they just don't know what's going to happen next? And you're just like, dude, so I have, like, one decision, but I can make the other one, and you don't know what to do, man. You just sit in despair, and you're just like sitting in a pile of dump. Anyways, but okay, as many of you guys know, I don't know if you know, but my dad works on the radio. My Faja works on the radio. He's the dude that comes on and goes like, this is the next song. And then he'll say some weird story about me, and then I'll just be like, all right. Anyway, so he's on the radio.
What station?
He's on KFRC, my man. Or he on the weekends. But anyways, that's beside the point. So my dad's on the radio, and you can imagine that the job is kind of a shifty job. He's like, you don't know where you're going. You don't know what's coming around the next corner after the contract expires. You can't be sure that you're going to stay there, or else some other dude's better than you, or whatever. So, as some of you guys know, my dad has been out of work for, I don't know, dude, like 2 years or something like that. Somewhere around like 2 years. And recently I was faced with moving. When I was your age, like 5th grade or something like that, So, yeah. Anyways, fifth grade, it was the contemplation of moving from my little quaint town in St. Carlos with all my buds, or moving to Atlanta, Georgia. Dude, who knows where Atlanta, Georgia is?
I do, it's in
That is so far away from here, dude. All the way on the other side.
Georgia.
That's right. It's in Georgia. So I was faced with moving away from my friends, my best friends who I had had 1,000 sleepovers with, every day. And my dad would always get mad at us for some reason. But then he'd apologize in the morning. But anyways, so I was faced with my whole life just going from this to oh shoot, dude, where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? What friends are you gonna make? What school are you gonna go to? Who is gonna want to be my friend?
Really good peaches.
They do, dude. That's right. Anyways, so I was faced with this burden of understanding that I was this close to moving to somewhere brand new, starting my whole life over as your age kids. Can you imagine that? Just being peace out, California. I'm gonna go to Zimbabwe or something like that. That's crazy, dude. I would not want to do that. Leave all your friends and stuff. But as we all know, I'm not sitting in Atlanta, Georgia right now. I'm here in California, standing in front of you, telling you what's up. But
You're not just...
exactly. But I told you that story to give you an example of a time when you're just kind of faced with that decision. You don't know where you go. You don't know what's going to happen. And you have to, and to cope with that, for me, I had to give it up to God. I had to give it up. I had to say, you know what? This is not in my hands right now. There's nothing I can do. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen. And I thought in my mind, how could I trust somebody with this decision, dude? It's changing my whole life. And the only person I could trust with that decision is God. And just giving what you have straight up to God, because God knows what's going to happen. God knows, He knows you. He knows what's right for you. And He knows what's going to happen, man. So you have to trust God, and that's what I had to do. I had to be you know what, God, I trust you. I trust you with this decision. I trust you with what my dad's going to do, what's going to make us happy, where's God going to take me? And so I gave it up to God, and I'm standing in front of you in California. I have not moved yet. Soon enough, I will be moving down to Hollywood to go to school, college and stuff. That's exciting in itself. I don't even know what's going to happen in Hollywood. No, dude, I'd be a filmmaker. But anyways, next Steven Spielberg, I'm standing right here. No, I'm just kidding. But the thing I'm here to tell you the most is that in your life, and you guys, if you haven't already experienced it, which you probably have, in your life, you guys are going to be faced with these things all the time. Some decision's going to come up. You're not going to know what to do. You're not going to know what's going to happen. It could be something real small. It could be something huge. But one thing, the best thing to do is just to give it up to God and stop worrying about it. There's a quote from a movie. It's called, worrying is kind of like sitting in a rocking chair. It's fun for a little bit, but in the end, you're not getting yourself anywhere. So you tip over and then you fall over, and then that's not fun. You break your arm or something, dude. That's not cool. Anyways, but ultimately, you guys have to understand that my imparting wisdom to you is you guys are going to face hard times. And the best thing to do in hard times is to find yourself with God and just tell yourself, this is not, I can't deal with this by myself. And I need God, and I need to give it up to God, and He will take care of it. And you have to trust God. And that's basically what Proverbs is saying here. Seek His will in all you do, and He'll make your path straight. And the rest of the verse is, trust not in your own understanding, for God knows, I don't know what the rest of it quoted, but for God knows basically what's going to happen. And so my imparting wisdom, I hope it's touched you in a way that you've come to understand it a little bit more, and hopefully you'll take this information and put it into use later. And today, right now, I challenge you guys, which some of you guys are doing something or something's going on, to just give it up to God. Whatever it is, send it His way, let Him go. You know what, God, take care of this for me. I can't do it. I can't do this. So trust to God. Use something that's going on right now and just trust God fully with what's going to happen. And so anyways, I leave you in the hands of my good man, Eric. Thank you for listening to me and letting me impart my wisdom. Thank you, sir.